What do we
Could
have
you
here?
stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
Okay. Ah, this is a cool way to have your character creation. So you got white, Asian, black, and then you got your brown folk. All right, cool. I don't know. Let's start with this one, then we'll just mess around with it. Oh, you can move that around. Okay, cool. These faces are not the best, I have to say. We got the buzz cut. Well, you know what? Let's start from the beginning, actually. All right. Got the... Okay. That look. Got the... Was that a... Can't tell if somebody's supposed to have a little, like, ponytail or something. It's like the back of the, you know, shirt there. But anyway. Not too big of a fan of these hair options, but we'll go with this one, I suppose. Oh man, facial hair, let's go. Chops. No, Nikoko, it's not. It's something else, because we couldn't get that one to work. Go with this, I guess. Oh man, eyebrows. Yep. Alright, that works. Okay. Skills. This profile focuses on controlling the battlefield. Starting skills: set an elemental trap, firearms, one-handed blades. Jesus. Recommended attributes: accuracy, agility. Recommended talents: science and lockpicking. What about warrior? Melee combat: one-handed heavy weapons, one-handed blades, firearms. Strength, endurance, craftsmanship, and vigor. I definitely am not a magic person, so I'm definitely not going to play that. So for me, it's either going to be warrior or technical. You know, I'm going to go warrior. Who am I kidding, dude? What? Like, who am I kidding, man? Like, I already know what I'm gonna choose. Why am I like? I'm definitely not gonna play Magic. That's for sure. Is that all I got? I just got 1 point to start off with? Damn. Damn. Okay, that's fine. Let's see. They were telling me to grab which ones? Vigor and craftsmanship? Is that what they're telling me to use? We'll use vigor for now. Alright. Start the game.
Just
there you go,
a
man.
few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity.
There we go, man.
gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
Cousin?
He
Say
was
what?
of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Teleme and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish this.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Alright. Let's see. The compass. The Great Departure. Go and say goodbye to your mother. Visible at the top, at the center. Okay. Okay. Can we interact with anybody or no? We can't really talk to anyone, huh? That's... Okay. Yeah, oh, who's this? Speak to Noble.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Says who?
Greetings, Your Excellency.
Says who, man? Let me be the judge of that, lady.
I wish you a good day, Your Excellency.
I must go to the dispensary. Maybe I will be able to make myself useful there.
Okay. Let's see who we got to talk to now here. Can I talk to... Nope, can't. Oh, cutscene.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with
Oh boy,
honor!
first combat. Let's see. Left control secondary attack. That's kind of weird. Oops. Tactical pause. When pause the game and allow you to choose your next action at your leisure. You'll be able to access spells, skills, potions. Huh. Damn. Oh, come on, bro. All right, Kurt. Wow, dude, really?
What a green.
How much I could do there?
Me who thought myself a competent
I think you're
weapons
supposed to
master.
lose this fight, right?
It's
Because
becoming
I
a
couldn't
little
do
hard
shit
to
there.
believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case,
'Cause I wasn't
Sarzo
hurting that guy
here
at
is gonna
all.
Be your training partner. Go, fight with honor.
Yeah. Change weapon equipped. God damn it, dude. I'm trying to use my Fury attack and I just keep getting... Look at that. Can't use it. Won't let me use it. Fury is a state that allows you to use special attacks and inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy. Cast a spell or parry attacks from enemies that will allow you to see your Fury level. When a meter reaches first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Press Q to use Fury attack. Jake, thank you for the 3 years. Wow, 36 months, man. Thank you. Appreciate it, man. What's going on, dude? How are you? How are you, man? X to sheath your weapon out of combat, okay?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like
Sure
to be
have.
on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Sure
Are your
thing.
bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I'm thrilled that both you and Sir de Cossillon are joining our party.
Sir
a
de
few friends at your
Cossillon.
side in unknown territory is a boon.
Ah, so the old goat is coming too. And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very
Alright.
well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
Meet Kurt in front of the palace. Meet Kurt? Wasn't I supposed to go say farewell to my mother? Oh, look at this guy. Look at this plague doctor, bro. He looks cool. What's up, bro?
I've put this off for as long as I can. I need to make my farewells to my mother.
Alright, here we go.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times.
Oof, man.
Oh, it's you, my dear child.
I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full of miracles, and we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you.
Interesting, interesting.
May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Alrighty then. Said our farewells. Now let's get going. Look at that, he got his hat on and everything. Let's go, dude. You can run faster using sprint. Okay, or you can walk with Z. Sounds good. That makes sense to me. Hey, Minx, what's going on? How are you?
It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood.
How's it going?
Look,
How's it going?
we can see the masts of the ship that'll be
How are
taking
you doing
us.
today?
This is one
You just woke
sacred
up?
adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its
Oh.
promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find
you had a good sleep
Constantine
then.
first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before
We're starting
our
a new game
departure.
today called
The
GreedFall.
commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right.
Near the port.
We'll put it on our list of visits.
Team setup. companion. Add to the team. Melee is a melee. Kurt is a melee combat master and can wear heavy armors. Relationship level suspicious. Faction coin guard. Okay. Oh, well, I'm glad it worked.
Where would
then.
you like to begin?
That's good.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Thélème and the Bridge Alliance before our departure.
That's cool.
Their
You,
dwellings are
yeah,
not far from
it sounds
here.
like you got some
We
good
could go
sleep.
there
That's
first.
awesome.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know.
Hello, sir.
Alright, we gotta go inform people of our departure.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Yeah, that's what it seems like. They're
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is
relatable. Oh no. Oh no, Meeks. Oh no. Local map. Yeah, we'll go that way. Oh shit, enemies. Yo, you trying to scrap, homie? What's good? You don't want this?
Come here, my beauties.
What's good, homie? What's up? There we go.
Move away.
Nice. Yeah, it kind of does feel that way, Katie. You're right. Except with a lot less rolling. I have new gloves. Hey, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, we're gonna equip that for sure. Aha, pretty nice. Hurt bringing the hurt. Yeah, dude, for real. Straight up. Beat the shit out of those guys. Okay, we can't go in there, which means we gotta go around, possibly. Wait, can I loot something in here? Is this place lootable? I must check and search every inch and corner of this room, this area. Yes, yes, yes. Notify the Bridge Alliance ambassador of your departure. Oh, hello. So, I'm guessing this game has a certain amount of things you can carry before you over encumber yourself, right? So I'm gonna just I'm gonna just try to peep that real quick. What is this? Elemental resistance? Nah. We don't want that. Bag. What is that? Mother's present. Okay. Old rusted saber. Okay, we are good with what we got, so let's keep moving. Oh, we gotta talk to this person right here, so let's go. Who is this? Cardinal Antonius. Cardinal Antonius, I come to bid thee farewell, sir.
Good day, Excellency.
For I am leaving on a
Sir
journey.
de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ah, yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache.
Such
The
words.
Mother Cardinal Cornelia will be enchanted to work with you, and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Tell me more about it. And perhaps I can take care of your problem before my
Which
departure.
you already know we are.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics
Oh no, not
has
heretics.
found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. but these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
Oh boy.
I see. You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. Could you tell me anything about Thélème?
It would be a pleasure. As you already know, our glorious nation is guided by our faith. We follow the teachings of Matthias, our founder and greatest prophet.
Matthias, huh?
And give thanks each day to the Luminous for having gifted us magic.
Luminous.
The high dignitaries of Thélème are at the
Getting some
same
lore
time
right now.
our spiritual guides, advocates, and grand mages.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation.
Yeah.
They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Okay.
What's your point of view on the relations between our two nations?
As ambassador of Thélème, I can only rejoice at the mention of our commercial treaties. We appreciate as well the welcome that your uncle gave to our missionaries. Thanks to your support, more and more believers wander your lands. The congregation is our most precious ally. To be perfectly honest, we have only two complaints.
Oh, really?
That heresy is tolerated, and that your treaties with the Bridge Alliance are maintained.
I mean, that's your beef with them, bro. Not ours.
How is Thélème faring on Tirfredi?
We built a marvelous city, San Matthias, on the western coast of the island. Did you know that certain historians believe that it might well have been the final resting place of our prophet? Our missionaries there are a multitude. Not a day passes without new islanders joining our sacred faith. Of course, there are certain pockets of resistance. There is talk of a demonic cult, disgusting creatures. But I am confident that the Ordo Luminous will be able to put an end to these horrors. And we have tremendous hopes that the entire native population will join our ranks.
Bold assumption there, or you know, good luck with that, I guess.
How goes the conflict with the Bridge Alliance?
Your territory is, alas, the only one that has been spared from the ravages of war on the continent. We fight on every front, without great success, one must say. But what other choice do we have? These so-called savants not only refuse the light, but are determined in their fight against it.
And on Tirfredi?
To my knowledge, no one has yet seen any serious fighting. The Bridge have succeeded in provoking the natives there, and have their hands full keeping them at bay. Which leaves us greater latitude to settle peacefully and pursue our mission of conversion.
Right, I'm about to leave.
I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
All right.
Have a nice day, sire.
Off we go. What is this? Negotiate with the vendor. Find the smuggler. Oh boy. You got a lot of shit to do before we leave, huh? There's too much to explore out here. People burning shit. Like, what's going on out here? What's going on, man?
Your Excellency.
Ambassador
Lord
Sahim.
de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Is that
Do
so?
people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time.
Huh.
In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect
Yeah, this guy has a
laws.
I shall see
fucking
what
crazy
I can
looking
do, but
beard,
make
huh?
no
Look at that.
promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have
So,
taken
like-
so well to your new functions.
It's like
of
fur
diplomacy.
almost.
The man operates
Like
in
animal
the city
fur.
center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Would you be so kind as to tell me what you know about
Katie.
the Bridge Alliance?
With pleasure. A legate needs to know the history and strengths of his allies. The alliance was sealed by several nations of the Bridge around 200 years ago. The greatest of our cities, Al-Sad, became the capital, and a council formed from the different nations now rules. This union was originally put into place to better resist the appetites for conquering our neighbors. But our ancestors quickly realized that the union had also strengthened us economically and culturally. And of course, exchanges in knowledge were strongly encouraged from the outset. Today, it is by no means an overstatement to claim that the Bridge Alliance leads our world in science and exploration. Each day, we push the limits of our understanding further in each and every domain.
Okay.
Could you give me your understanding of the relations between the congregation and the bridge?
Our relations hang essentially on the quality of our trade and commerce. The exchanges are very profitable, especially on the cultural front. I will not hide from you that we have hoped you would join our number for quite some time. But your princes insist on maintaining a neutral stance between the congregation and the other nations on the continent. It is by all means a respectable position, even if it means you also trade with our enemies.
The Bridge Alliance has been on Tirfredi for much longer than we have. What can you tell me?
It is true that we founded Hikmet, our newest city, around 15 years ago now. Alas, I haven't been able to go there myself. I can only tell you what others have reported to me. It is a luxurious island. An enormous dead volcano thrones in its center. The vegetation is extremely varied, and the fauna wondrous. We
that so?
discovered animals that we had never ever seen before. Some are bigger than houses.
Oh.
But they're not the only occupants of the island. A savage and crude people also live there, who speak an incomprehensible language. But you shall discover all of this for yourself soon enough.
I'm sure I will.
And what of your war with Thélème?
It has been dragging on. In fact, it has been dragging on for years. It is madness. If those bigots hadn't gotten it in their heads to convert the entire continent, we wouldn't be in this situation. But that's the way of the world. We shall not waver, whether here or on Tiafredi.
Have you been fighting battles there as well?
From what I've been told, Thélème has wisely and tastefully built their colony far from our city. Direct conflicts are in fact quite rare. But one day they will inevitably take place.
Okay.
I need to be going.
There's a little bit of
Goodbye,
lore and
Excellency.
world building
Goodbye,
and information
Lord
that we,
Decided.
need for this game. Who's
There are
this guy?
some days when you'd rather get drunk all day than have to suffer through this again.
Well, sorry for you, my man. All right,
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
where do we gotta go? Oh, don't close out the map. Captain Bosco, find the Charlatan. Let's go do that real quick, shall we?
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again. Have you
Again?
seen anything to your liking? What might I help you with?
I know who you are, dude.
Thank you for your visit. Welcome.
Let's see what this
It's
guy has
such
for
a
sale real
pleasure
quick.
to see you again. Have you seen anything to your liking?
What you got for sale, man? Let's see. Serene, rusty mace, old rusty rapier, large blunt axe, elegant old claymore, old blunt foil, convict's mace again, old ornate broadsword, blackened cutlass. That looks cool. I like that. Don't have enough gold. I can't buy
Thank you
nothing
for
right
your
now.
visit. See you soon.
It's a shame.
Don't be afraid. Welcome. It's such
No,
a
not
pleasure.
you,
Have
bro.
seen any- Thank you for your visit.
How did I get talking to that guy when I was way over here? That's wild, dude.
Citizens of Serene, come to me. You won't regret this.
This is the Charlatan, I
Citizens, I
imagine.
present to you
Look at this guy.
Panacea, the absolute cure of everything.
There can't be one cure to everything. What are you
Toothache,
talking about?
Stomach ailment, and even an open wound.
Doubt.
This potion
Press X to
heals
doubt.
all of that.
This guy reminds me of
And
homie from
more
Red Dead 1. You
still.
guys remember who I'm talking
This
about?
little vial is the product of years of research and intensive labor.
That's what this reminds me of.
I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor.
Malachor.
Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the
I thought
cure.
this cures everything, bro.
But
What
the
you mean?
Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A file only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take 2.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is.
Seems like there is, man.
He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
Greetings, Your Excellency. I believe I've seen you at the palace.
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Let's speak to this buster real quick.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Are there any nasty side effects with this remedy of yours?
There are none. You will feel nothing but an intense sense of well-being.
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see,
I didn't see
am
anything.
Still in excellent condition.
What do you mean?
Come on now, I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Force him to
Brilliant
drink
idea,
it, huh?
Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Yeah, let's just sneak back. Oh shit, I didn't want to do that. I keep pressing like spacebar to want to like jump or like, you know, climb, but that's in this game it just pauses the game, so I need to it's gonna take me a while to remember that, so if I keep doing that accidentally, then just keep in mind that's what I'm trying to do. Alchemical research book. These pages are covered in small, almost illegible handwriting, experimental results, patient observations, and incomprehensible symbols. But the complexity of some recipes leaves no room for doubt. The author was a true alchemist and certainly very knowledgeable. Letter from the innkeeper to the servant. Louise, the weird alchemist of the Alliance who rented a room upstairs, specifically asked us not to clean it during his stay. This old fool must not want us to accidentally break his vials or something, so leave him in his filth. Customer is always right.
To my help!
Oh shit.
Death to the others!
Bye.
Move away!
Yeah, boy. Ah. Sick. Give me the gold, give me the health, give me all of that. We got new gear, so let me see what we can change here. There it is. There's the antidote. Ooh, look at that. Hello. Like that. It's clean, bro. Nice. We're looking like a damn near like a pirate now, bro. What's up? Look at this.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I must leave you.
All right, I like it. I like it. So let's unmask this charlatan.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away.
Really?
He can't have gone far.
How? He was just here, bro. What are you talking about?
That we found. We need to take a look at the tavern.
What? What is this game, dude? He was just here. How do you let an old man slip away like that, bro? No, ain't no way, dude. No fucking way, bro.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is
Dude,
an honor.
either myself or Kurt should have tackled his ass or something. How you gonna let that old man, that slippery ass old man get away like that, bro? No. Impossible, dude.
Have a nice day.
That makes no goddamn sense, game.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
That is stupid, to be honest.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
You see an old fart that just slipped past me somehow?
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. We've not seen many new customers, but of late things are looking better. The Malicor and the neighbouring wars have dampened commerce. The epidemic still rages, but the possibility of finding a cure on that island has given people something to hope for. Now that we have a city there, quite a few seafarers come by to spend their wages.
Has the Malicor really put a damper on your business?
More than a damper. They were soaked. When the sickness began to spread, a wave of panic followed in its wake. People stopped going out of their homes. They were afraid. I was close to closing shop, I tell you. And then, thankfully, the alchemists of the bridge said that you couldn't just catch it like that. People are still distrustful, as is their nature, but they are leaving home again. It's a start. I also lost quite a few regular customers. Dead or too scared to venture back. Yeah, but that's nothing new to you. The city would have sunk in the water if not for trade with the new isle.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Teerfredi.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there.
Man-trees?
Dragons and gigantic creatures.
That sounds
Treasure
wild.
abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some Nauts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
All right, Jeff.
Hello, sir.
There are some days...
Greetings, Your Excellency. I believe I've seen you at the palace.
Greetings. I hope your day will be better than mine.
How do the NPCs say the same shit?
May the disease never afflict you, Your Excellency.
Not a whole lot of different dialogue going on here. Oh. What's happening here? Nothing, I guess.
Locked.
Damn it.
I don't have the key.
Damn it, I don't have I don't have any levels in lockpicking either.
I don't have the key.
Ah, man. Sucks, dude. I want to open all the doors, dude. How dare this game deny me that? Before we go in that room. Oh, I can keep your storeroom key. Well, looks like we're going back downstairs real quick. Hello. Hello. And we'll be right back up as soon as I open up these doors. Shit, I might have missed that the first time. What's up with that?
Locked.
Yeah, use the key you just got, bro. Come on. Nice. Very bad. Can we open up this door? Yes, sir. You have discovered old warehouses. Oh shit. Well, this is where they keep all the sick and dead folk, huh? Abandoned letter. Albert, I hope you'll be given this letter when you finally return from outside. Provided there is somebody still alive here to give it to you. I can barely see anymore and it's simple to write. I'm sorry, my child, I can't leave you much. The looters are sure to have wrecked our beautiful bookstore by now, but they might not have found the chest that hid in our house. Take care of yourself, my son, and if the money enables you to... If the money enables you to, lead to this magic island, which is said to be completely free of evil. Loving father. Well, that's fucked up. Kind of a sad letter there. What else? You know, what else is there to find in a place like this? Bro, I just found the armory, bro. Let me grab one of these. You know, flintlock rifles here, man. Let me get that real quick.
Sir Desade, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Not yet. You know, this type of mission is not really my speciality.
Oh, that's to your honor. But the commander did give the order to you. His Excellency might be able to help you. Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing. But, okay. Alright, we're gonna go back the way we came from because I think we had to go upstairs. And remember that I went downstairs because I opened up these doors that led me here. Oh. We're gonna go this way. And this way. And then back up here. There should be a door right here. Here he is, the old bastard.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that has found you. Have you seen the mob that is gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce, and he is the one who sent me.
Sahin? Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set off a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace and earned Sahin's hatred. Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. I mean, the mob would have been furious in any case.
Violent reaction? Well, what you mean by that, dude? What's going on?
Without risk.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you're hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, sir?
Ooh, what am I going to do? Yeah, we'll just...
I'm going to help you leave the city, but you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Letter from an alchemist from Al-Sad. Dear Arif, I'm genuinely sorry to learn that you have not found the peace you were hoping for in Serene. Since your departure from the Academy, the situation has been deplorable. Those you had accused are now behaving as if the rules did not apply to them. Regularly performing questionable experiments, there is nothing that the rest of us can do apart from keeping a low profile. I sincerely hope that you'll eventually find some place where you can be at peace. A friend.
Is your hat out of style?
Please listen, I beg you.
If you want him to reimburse you, get in the back of the line like everyone else.
Believe me, I understand why you're angry.
Me? It's not money I want. That charlatan tried to poison us. I couldn't give a flying pile of dung for your pretty words. We're gonna hang him high. And you too, if you're an accomplice.
How absurd! I'm the one who put an end to his operation.
Well, in that case, help us catch him so he can be punished like he deserves.
He's trapped! He'll have to come out someday, you'll see.
Why can't he just sneak out the way that I did?
I can procure you some excellent potions, as long as you promise to put an end to this. True potions of healing like those you thought you were buying.
What are you, some sort of alchemist then? I hope you're not the same feather as the other. If that's the case, we have enough rope to hang the both of them!
Trust me. I swear that each and every one of you will receive one.
Our trust was already given. We're going nowhere without seeing the merchandise.
Such a large number of potions. This story's gonna cost you a fortune.
These vials could be lying around anywhere. I need to keep my eyes peeled.
Boy, why did I promise this? I didn't think that's what he was going to propose, though, so, you know, fuck me, I guess. I have 4 of 6, though.
Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Bro, stop.
Have you seen
Just sell me some potions, dog.
Thank you
There
for
we
your
go.
visit. See you soon.
That's fine. I'll just buy 'em. I'm not gonna go around looking for them. We'll find more later. We'll be okay.
Do you have those potions you promised us?
Sure do,
Yes,
guy.
here they are.
Hey, did you see that? That other alchemist kept his word. I hope these are good ones.
They will
The
be.
colour looks like it should. Not like those others.
Well then, since you want us to go, then we'll be going. Come on, everyone.
The alchemist is now far from danger, at least.
Go and tell him the good news.
I still don't understand though why he couldn't just leave the back way that I, you know, gotten opened already. Unless that was an option and he didn't go for some reason. Because there was literally no reason for me to have gone and confronted those guys. I could have just told them to go
So,
back way.
did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
I persuaded the mob to disperse calmly and without a fight. The way is free.
Very well. What power of persuasion? They didn't seem of a mind to hear reason from me.
You are free. Climb into your carriage and leave Serene immediately. Let me deal with Dr. Sahin.
I owe you my life, sir. I will be eternally in your debt.
I remind you to never step foot here again.
I have no desire to return anyway. Farewell.
Yeah, we'll go directly back. Why not? That's cool that it takes me all the way back.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade.
I tracked down your man near the Coin Guard barracks.
Finally. Did you capture him?
Let's just say I put an end to his activities. His reputation in Serene is forever tarnished. Matters turned out a little more complicated than anticipated. He managed to slip through our fingers.
Once again. That man is part eel.
We followed his trail to the Coin Guard Tavern, but he had already escaped. All the same, you have nothing to fear. He will never step foot in Serene again.
We'll eventually catch up with him and deliver the punishment that his crimes deserve. Governor Burhan will be happy to learn that such an amiable legate will soon cross the shores of Tir Fredi. Thank you for your help, Excellency, and allow me to offer you this modest gift for your voyage.
Oh, yeah?
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Oh, the gold that I
Goodbye,
lost for buying
Lord
those fucking
Decided.
potions. That's nice. Level 2. Let's go, baby. Alright, what else do we need to do here before we leave? Need to negotiate with a vendor for some reason. We'll do that.
The merchant is there.
What? Oh, here he is.
Good day, good sir. How might I be of service?
Jeez, look at this
You
guy.
can start by explaining to me why you refused to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their
Who's your master? Let me have a chat with him real
when he
quick.
passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
Who is he, man? Let me
This
go chat with
stubborn
him.
fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord Decided, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and
50%,
legate
I
of
hope
the
it works.
Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
Hey,
As
successful.
you request, my lord. I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo.
Hey.
The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Hey. Good shit. Oh, well, we got a fight on our hands. Oh, fuck. How do I switch weapons again? Bitch, you're gonna shoot me, I'll shoot you, you bitch.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ah, Lee. Glad that we slowly regain health. That's good. Because I didn't really want to have to use my health potion right now. I kind of wanted to save it for another time when I'll actually maybe need it.
Oh, hello, Your Excellency. It is an honor.
So you know what? We're gonna go back around the other way.
Are your boots worn through?
Oh, wrong way. There he is.
Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your
Of course.
mission
Of
isn't
course it's
completely
not
finished
over yet.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through.
Oh, boy.
And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience.
Find a
I'm
way.
certain you shall do what's required.
Wonderful. All right, moving out. You have discovered the port quarter. This is good.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
What will be your official title on Tier 4D? Or are you just here to keep an eye on us?
Come now, don't be ridiculous. I'm coming in the capacity of official advisor, nothing more. But His Highness has also asked me to report to him on certain strategic observations. I am therefore required to take note of all events, chart the island and its resources, but also obtain as much knowledge as possible concerning the more dangerous creatures of the island. Your help will be extremely valuable to me. I've no longer the legs of an adventurer.
It's always a privilege to help, Master. I need to be leaving. I have quite a few things to do before we raise anchor.
Okay, let's go talk to homeboy down here.
Lively there, lads and lasses!
Vasco.
I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Oh, homie, what the hell?
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
All right, all right, all right.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing.
Cabin
But have
boy.
no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Okay.
This Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavio and Lauro.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Yep, he's all tatted up, man.
Have you seen anyone wandering about? Suspicious looking. Maybe clandestine passengers?
Take a look around. There are far too many comings and goings to spot possible stowaways. As long as they don't try and get on my ship, I pay no attention to them. That said, we did catch ourselves a smuggler just a while ago.
Smuggler? Maybe he could be of some use. Where could I find him?
In the port jails, not far from the warehouses. May I ask you, why the sudden interest in smugglers and the odd stowaway?
Nothing to bother yourself about. I'm just curious.
You wouldn't, by the sheerest of coincidences, be on the trail of a couple of heretics, Your Excellency. The same a couple of the ambassadors of Teleme's men have been looking for nigh on 2 days.
And so you know
Yeah, they're
about
wicked looking, Katie.
Of course. The Cardinal's henchmen are hard to miss, even in a crowd. And they were making quite a fuss, hoping we would cave in and help them in their hunt. Feel free to carry out your own investigation, but you'll end up with the same answers. The port brigs, just like the warehouses, are property of the Nords. No one else may enter.
All right.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
Let's go and find him. Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Could you tell me a little about your guild?
We are masters of the oceans. Our ships can sail where no others dare.
Thanks to your magic, so I've heard. How do you become a Nord?
Our magic, yes, that only the Nords master. As for your question, any child born on one of our ships is sea-born. He is a Nord from birth. Others are sea-gifted, joining the Nords for different reasons, often from a young age. It's how the guild is made and maintains its numbers.
Could you tell me anything about our destination? The island of Teofredi?
It is a magnificent place. Wild. Spared from your wars and your mines, for now. The natives have a relationship with their land and consider it sacred. They're a very friendly people, welcoming, that will appear to you strangely familiar. I've also heard that there are a great many exotic creatures.
I've heard the same.
Numerous, but I wouldn't know what else to tell you. I've never strayed far from the ports.
Feels like that, feels like that.
What do you think of our port?
Are you referring to this one? It is the biggest high seas port on the continent. Thanks to your prince, even though it remains part of your city, it holds a particular status for us Nords. Certain zones are owned completely by us, and maritime law holds office. It's a good port. Were it not for the Malachor, it would be a pleasant place to dock.
Makes sense.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene
What a punk.
leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gotten into his head that a gang of ruffians want to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse, and noted on the manifest, will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to dock to the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office.
Alright, let's
Be
go.
back soon, Captain.
We need to have a word with that people smuggler the sailor mentioned.
He's a captain, Kurt, like yourself. And in order to interrogate the smuggler, we'll need to find a way into his jail.
We got more things to do.
The hiding place of this smuggler is filthy. Well, perhaps we'll discover some useful...
Oh, nice, Majin. That's cool, dude. I remember when they were talking about that.
I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know.
All these guys are
but
tatted
like
up.
I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds. He didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand? Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
Why didn't you intervene?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Unfortunately not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left, you get me?
Fool.
Did Jonas seem troubled to you, the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time.
So I gotta go back to the
Kind of
tavern.
fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a just man who knows his knots. He's well appreciated by the crew. It's a pity that he hasn't much heart for laughs now and again. Always seems unhappy, our captain.
Thank you, Lara. I need to be going.
Okay. Storeroom. Smuggler's Journal. I have 2 new clients. They want me to go to Al Saad, and the Inquisitors are on their heels, which will not make my job any easier. I think I can get them onto a ship inconspicuously, but we'll have to be cautious. I hope they will be prove patient and discreet. I will hide them away in a warehouse behind the harbor office where the Inquisitors will never dare to enter.
Good day. Someone told me that you're a friend of Jonas's, the young cabin boy who's gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet.
Wow.
If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
Wow, that's actually kind of impressive.
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro, and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
When did you last see him?
Do you like the setting
2
of this
days
world,
ago,
whereas
in the
people like
evening.
the crew have these tats and
We
no
went to
one
have a
thinks
drink in the
different?
tavern. Jonas,
Yeah,
Lauro,
it's interesting.
and myself.
It's interesting.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he
Posture
troubled?
check. There you go.
Maybe a tad
and here's the drink.
troubled. Like he was somewhere else.
You,
Why would
Coco,
that
thank
be?
you.
Give me your best guess.
Boy, I haven't the faintest idea.
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this.
Margin.
Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him,
Damn
as
it,
you
they're gonna want me to
guessed,
go
but then
everywhere.
nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here, I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
Strange story indeed. Find and interrogate the witnesses. Let's do that now, shall we? Completing quests. In GreedFall, quests can usually be completed in several ways. Sarday has more than one string to his bow. Cunning, persuasion, intuition, corruption. Creating items from the crafting table will be some of the means available to you to reach your goals. To improve in these areas, spend points in the corresponding talent sheet or wear equipment that offers bonuses. Threats in combat are also options when your enemies are not receptive to your talents.
The Malachor is slowly killing our city. I must hurry.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No. Have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I am here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came in.
with a band of strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift.
Right.
They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting
Look at his homie. Look, what?
And
You
then
guys
they
see that
finally
person in the
left.
background just
And
walking
after
in
that,
place?
it just so
Look at him.
happens that I did go out
What
for
are you
a
doing back
breather.
there?
I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well
what
have
is
seen
happening?
those same men grab him. But that was
Look at
none
that,
of my
still going.
business. I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you
Oh,
think?
it stopped.
A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, sir. You are in luck. It so happens that I know the man.
Ah.
It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Sir Fontaine.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Theleme embassy.
Okay.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
Oh, don't
I'm
ask me
sorry.
that.
Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to
Constantine.
reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken
Oh
into
boy, I don't have
firewood.
enough gold for this,
I
dude.
piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'll be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
Well, I'll just pay him now. Fuck
Here
it.
you are, to cover your expenses.
Excellent. Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case,
What's
if
with
you
these
were
people
set
in
on
this
recovering
tavern
your
just
cousin,
walking around
I
all
would
funky,
hurry if
dude?
I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
Oh, thanks, pal. See ya.
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
All right, Jeff. Jeff, Bucko, Buck, Buddy Boy, Buckaroo. All right, who? Find and confront the kidnappers. Let's do that. So we got, oh man, we gotta go rescue the cousin, and then we gotta go rescue the cabin boy. Man, what the fuck, dude? What's wrong with these people? What the hell? What's going on here?
Have a nice day, sire.
Oh, never mind. Before we do that, I think I have new gear, right? Elemental resistance. I will wear that. That seems better, even though it lowers my resistance a little bit. No back equipment, I see. Fun.
Sire, I'm sorry. I'm afraid that I won't make for good company.
Might I help you, sir?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Okie dokes. Let's see how we do here. Fontaine family house. Hello, madam. How are you?
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lord de Sade.
Indeed,
and to
indeed.
what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We're looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the
What's up,
wrong
Pubertas?
conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse
The hell
me,
does that mean?
But I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Oh.
I am very surprised.
Okay.
Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
Hey, nice
These
Pubertas.
witnesses are all in agreement,
Cool
and
stuff,
it's their
man.
testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
What was your son doing on a Naut ship? Why would they have taken him?
It is what they do. Through pacts and contracts, they steal away young children from their mothers.
What are you talking about?
I would have thought that a legate would know these things.
Hey,
But
don't
it is
insult
true
me,
that
lady.
you are young and inexperienced.
What did I just
It seems
say?
that you have been protected from the turpitudes of our own nation and their terrible allies. This horrible, constant ransoming that they put us through. But I will not say another word. You will have no trouble verifying the details now that you know what to look for.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Nauts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact. It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Nauts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
Boy, now where do we go? I guess we need to get the hell out of here. I know you've had a chat with Lady Fontaine. We gotta go around. Madam.
I believe I've seen you at the palace. Are you one of the prince's relatives?
Captain, sir, we were given orders to wait here with the merchandise.
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
Oh, hold on.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Oh. Gotta level up my lockpicking, man. Alright. Harbor Master's office. Here we go. The fuck was my stuck on? Damn, everything needs to be lockpicked, bro.
Here's the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
There we go. So we did what we had to. Works.
Greenblood, do you need something?
I wondered if you ever felt lonely.
I always do. Why, do you want to rectify this?
Oh, Lord.
I hope to have kept you good company for all these years. After all, we were always together.
And I valued your friendship. But I thought you were referring
No.
to another kind of company.
No, sir.
And to be honest, you and Constantine aren't exactly my type. Anything else?
I must leave you.
Okay, I didn't know you could do that in this game. But suppose you can bang people in this game. Okay. Now we know. Now we know.
If you wore a Naught uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in, unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients, but it's doable.
What? No. We already had to go do what we had to go do, bro. Chill.
Well now, can we get going?
You're going to have to wait. We need to find a way to clear the access to the warehouse.
What? Didn't I just access the fucking manifest? Like, what else do we need to do? Guess I gotta talk to this guy again? I don't know.
Sir, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nauts, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Naut. Our ships are his home. We are his only
Oh, there is
family.
Imperial Toss. There's only one, but they skipped two and went right to three.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nauts?
Sir de Corsillion's a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child due to some contract with the Nauts.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nauts. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families had to give their children up.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son because of some agreement signed between my uncle and the Nauts?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nauts as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides. For ugly, that is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.